Hey everyone, and welcome back to AI for Students, the series where we show you how to crush it in school using only free AI tools. Today, we are tackling a real powerhouse, Google's very own Gemini. Ready to dive in? Let's go. Alright, let me ask you something. What if your AI could do more than just write? Like, what if it could actually look at that confusing chart in your textbook? Or, get this, check your handwritten math homework for mistakes. Sounds pretty wild, right? Well, that is exactly what Gemini is built for. So first up, let's talk about how you can use Gemini to ace your visuals. Think of it as your personal AI visual decoder. This is huge because so much of what we study isn't just text, right? It's all about those charts, graphs, and diagrams. Okay, so you might hear this techie term thrown around, natively multimodal. Don't let it scare you. All it really means is that Gemini was built from the ground up to understand everything at once: text, images, even audio. It's not just seeing pixels in a picture, it's actually getting what the picture means. It's a pretty big deal. So what can you actually do with this? Well, a whole lot. Gemini basically has visual superpowers. It can look at a chart and tell you what it means. It can understand a screenshot you snap during a lecture. It can break down those super complex diagrams in your science textbook. And my personal favorite, it can even read your messy handwriting. Yeah, really. Alright, let's make this super practical. Here's how you use it. Step 1. Just screenshot a chart from a PDF or a website. Step 2. Pop it into Gemini. And step 3, ask it something simple like, "Hey, can you explain this chart to me like I'm 5? Seriously, the answer you get back can be a total game changer. Now here's a super important tip, a common mistake I see a lot of people make. Don't just upload a pic and say, "What's this?" That's way too vague. You got to be specific. Ask something like, "What's the relationship between the X and Y axis here?" Or "What are the top 3 takeaways from this diagram?" The better your question, the better the answer. Simple as that. Okay, visuals are one thing, but what about something we all kind of dread? Presentations, public speaking. Well, believe it or not, Gemini can be your personal speaking coach and help you absolutely nail your next one. Just imagine for a second practicing your speech with an AI that gives you real-time feedback, not just on your words, but on your pacing, your clarity, your fluency. We're talking about building actual confidence, so when you get up there in front of everyone, you're not just ready, you're rock solid. So how does it actually coach you? Well, first, you can have a real-time voice conversation with it, which is just cool. It'll give you feedback on your pronunciation, it'll tell you if you're talking too fast or too slow, and, this is the best part, it'll even ask you follow-up questions to make sure you actually know your stuff. And trying this is so easy. Just fire up the voice conversation in Gemini, say a piece of your presentation out loud, then just ask it. Say, "How did I sound?" Or ask me a tough question about my topic. It's basically like having a practice buddy on call 24/7. Okay, another common mistake to avoid, don't just read your script word for word into the mic. The magic happens when you try to speak naturally, like you're actually giving the presentation. That's when Gemini's feedback on your fluency becomes incredibly valuable. Alright, we've covered visuals, we've covered presentations, now for the big one, the holy grail, homework. Let's see how Gemini could become your ultimate 24/7 study buddy. You know that feeling, right? It's late, you're staring at a math or physics problem, and you just can't find your mistake. It's so frustrating. Well, what if an AI could look at your work and pinpoint the exact spot where you messed up? That's what we're talking about here. So think of Gemini as your personal AI tutor. It can solve tough problems, sure. But the really amazing thing is that it can analyze your handwritten work, find that one little error that's tripping you up, and then actually guide you through the right way to do it. It's not just an answer machine, it's a teacher. And again, it's super simple to do. Step 1. Take a photo of your handwritten work. Step 2. Upload it. Step 3. Ask it, "Can you find my mistake here and explain the correct steps?" See, you're not asking it to cheat for you. You're asking it to tutor you right when you need it most. And this brings us to the most important mistake to avoid. Don't just ask for the answer. You'll learn nothing that way. The real pro move is to ask it to act like a tutor. Try a prompt like, "Guide me through this problem, but don't give me the final answer." That's how you actually learn it for the test. Okay, but let's be real. No tool is perfect. And being a smart user means knowing a tool's strengths and weaknesses. So let's quickly cover how to use Gemini smartly. As we've seen, Gemini is an absolute monster when it comes to multimodal stuff. Mixing images, audio, and text, it's amazing for tutoring and brainstorming ideas. Now, for super complex coding or really deep logical reasoning puzzles, some other models might occasionally do a little better. It's just good to know. But let me be super clear on this. For the vast majority of things you do as a student, I'm talking writing papers, studying for tests, making presentations, all of it, Gemini is an incredibly powerful top-of-the-line tool. It's more than enough to help you get the job done and get it done well. Alright, enough talk from me. The best way to learn is by doing. So I've got a quick little assignment for you to actually put Gemini to the test. So here's your mission should you choose to accept it. Find the most confusing chart or diagram in one of your textbooks. Seriously, the ugliest one you can find. Take a picture, upload it to Gemini, and just ask it to explain the main idea in 3 simple bullet points. Go on, try it. I think you'll be pretty blown away. Awesome. You now have the skills to start using Gemini as a super versatile study assistant. But our journey through the world of free AI tools is far from over. Let me ask you this. What if you had an AI that could take all your messy, jumbled lecture notes and instantly transform them into a clean, perfect essay? Well, that's exactly what we're going to cover next. We're going to dive into another incredible tool called Claude, which is an absolute beast when it comes to writing and deep thinking. You're not going to want to miss this one. Hit that subscribe button on AI Simplified Lab and join us for the next video. See you there.